Good morning children. Today we'll move to a new topic, that is unit 4 in geography, India resources and industries. We'll see the introduction part now. Any matter or energy derived from the environment that is used by the living things including humans is called natural resources. So if any energy which is derived from the environment la irundhu kadakkira idho or energy that is used by the living things including humans is called as natural resources. Now we'll see the types of natural resources. Natural resources include air, water, soil, minerals, fossil fuels, plants, wildlife, etc. So these are all the natural resources. So it is classified into two types, that is renewable resources and non-renewable resources. So what is renewable resource? Renewable resource are those which have natural regeneration after their utilization. So we can be regenerated again after this utilization. And then solar energy, wind energy, biogas, tidal energy, wave energy are the renewable resources. And what are non-renewable resources? Non-renewable resources are the sources that cannot be replaced again after utilization. So once we are using it, we cannot replace it again. So coal, petroleum, natural gas, etc. are under this category. So idella vandu non-renewable resources. Clear children? We'll see the minerals now. Minerals is a natural substance of organic or inorganic origin with a definite chemical and physical properties. Okay. The process of extracting minerals from the earth is known as mining. So what is mining? The process of extracting mineral from earth is known as mining. It has two types, that is open pit mines and shaft mines. Open pit mines which is near the earth crust is known as open pit mines. Okay, open pit mines, shaft mines அப்படினு two types இருக்கு. earth crust பக்கத்துல இருக்கிறத open pit mines னு சொல்றோம். Okay, டீப்பா இருக்கிறத நம்ம வந்து shaft mines அப்படினு சொல்றோம். Clear children? Now types of minerals. On the basis of chemical and physical properties, minerals are broadly grouped under two categories. So basis of their physical and chemical properties, it is classified into two types, that is metallic and non-metallic minerals. We'll see about metallic minerals now. So metallic minerals are the minerals which contain one or more metallic elements. So one or more metallic element irundhudu அப்படினா நம்ம அத metallic minerals அப்படினு சொல்றோம். Okay, so what are all the things of metallic minerals are iron, manganese, copper, bauxite, nickel, zinc, lead, gold, etc. Okay, we'll see the first type now, that is iron. Iron ore is the most widely distributed elements of the earth crust. Iron is the it is most widely distributed on the earth crust, but not in free state. Okay, but we have to extract it. அதாவது வந்து அது earth crustல அப்படியே கிடைக்காது, நம்ம அதை extract பண்ணி எடுக்கிறோம். Okay, that is iron ore. Okay, it enters into the composition of many rocks and minerals, especially from igneous and metamorphic rocks. So igneous and metamorphic rocks la irundhu nama adha edukurom. Okay, what is igneous rocks? You know about it. Igneous rocks அப்படினா வந்து தீப்பொறி அப்படி சொல்றோம் இல்லையா, ஸோ அதுல இருந்து வருது. மெட்டமார்பிக் ராக்ஸ் அப்படினா அதோட ஷேப் மாறி இருக்கும். ஓகே, that are metamorphic rocks. The total recoverable reserves of iron ore in India are hematite and magnetite. So these are all the iron ores which is found in India. Okay, hematite is in Assam, Bihar, Jharkhand and Odisha. Magnetite is found in Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Goa. And also in India, Karnataka has 72% of magnetite. So that's all about this iron ore. We'll move to the manganese now. So manganese is a silvery gray element. It is a silvery gray element. It is very hard. And second one is manganese. Manganese is a silvery gray element. It is very hard and brittle in nature. It is always available in the combination with iron, laterite and other minerals. Okay, so இது வந்து ஒரு silvery gray element. இது வந்து ரொம்ப ஹார்டா தான் இருக்கும். இதை நம்ம எதுக்கு யூஸ் பண்றோம் அப்படினா, it is used in the manufacturing of steel. So nearly 10 kg manganese is required for manufacturing 1 ton of steel. Okay, it is also used in the manufacturing of bleaching powder, insecticides, paints and batteries. Then we'll move to the copper. So copper is the first metal that prehistoric man has started using for many purposes. So early men இதை நிறைய யூஸ் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. Okay, being flexible, it can be made into utensils of any shape. You know about copper. Now we are using copper water bottles, etc., etc. No, and then in modern days, it is extensively used in vast variety of electrical machinery, wires and cables. So that and all we are using this copper wires. We have seen copper wires, etc., etc. It is found in Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Odisha, Sikkim, etc. Then we'll move to bauxite. So bauxite, it is an important ore from which aluminum is extracted. It is found in the rock consisting mainly of hydrated aluminum oxides. So it is used in manufacturing of aircraft and automobile engines. Also it is used in the manufacturing of cement and chemicals. So idilala in the bauxite use agudhu. Okay, then we'll move to the non-metallic minerals. So these minerals do not contain any metal in them. Okay, but metallic minerals, it contains one or more metallic element. Non-metallic minerals la vandu and madri edhum irukad. Okay, we'll see about mica now. In ancient time, mica was used in Ayurvedic medicine. Okay, mica became very popular with the development of electrical industry. Abrak is a good quality of mica. So mica la vandu abrak அப்படின்றது வந்து ஒரு good quality. It is translucent, easily splittable into thin sheet. Mica sheets நம்ம கேள்விப்பட்டிருப்போம் இல்லையா? So sheet வந்து ஈஸியாக அதை சேஞ்ச் பண்ண முடியும். It is flat, colorless, elastic and incompressible. Mica is used in making of insulating properties. Okay, it is also used in making of lubricants, medicines, paints and varnishes. So idilala vandu mica use agudhu. Then we'll see about limestone. So limestone is associated with the rocks composed of either calcium carbonate or the double carbonate. அது வந்து எதில் இருந்து கம்போஸ்ட் ஆகுதுன்னா either of calcium carbonate or the double carbonate of calcium and magnesium. Okay, it is used in soda ash, caustic soda, bleaching powder, paper, cement, iron and steel, etc., etc. Okay, it is found in Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, etc. Then we'll see about gypsum. So gypsum is a hydrated sulfate of calcium which occurs as white in color, which is opaque and transparent minerals in beds of sedimentary rocks such as limestone, sandstone and shale. So gypsum வந்து white in colorல இருக்கும். It is transparent. So sedimentary rocksல நம்ம இதை பார்க்கலாம். Okay, it is also found in Tamil Nadu and Madhya Pradesh, etc., etc. Okay, it is used in the manufacture of cement, fertilizers, wallboard, plaster of Paris, etc., etc. Then we'll see about energy resources. The energy resources from which the electricity is generated are called energy resources. அதாவது ஒரு ரிசோர்ஸ்ல இருந்து எலக்ட்ரிசிட்டி ஜெனரேட் ஆகுது இல்லையா, ஸோ அதை வந்து நம்ம எனர்ஜி ரிசோர்ஸ் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறோம். ஓகே, and then energy resources also classified into two types, that is renewable and non-renewable resources. Coal, petroleum, natural gas and nuclear minerals are the sources of non-renewable energy. Okay, so coal, petroleum and natural gas அதெல்லாம் வந்து non-renewable energy. Water, sunlight, wind, biogas, tides, etc. are renewable energy, so that can be replaced again. So first we'll see the non-renewable energy resources. First thing is coal. So first one is coal. Coal is an inflammable organic substance composed mainly of hydrocarbons. Okay, coal is available in the form of sedimentary rocks. It is used in the generation of thermal power. So thermal power generate பண்றதுக்கு coal use ஆகுது. It is also known as black gold. Okay, so it is used in the production of chemicals, dyes, fertilizers, paints, synthetic and explosives, etc. Okay, so coal வந்து இந்த ஏரியாஸ்லாம் யூஸ் பண்ணுறோம். Second one is petroleum. The word petroleum has been derived from two Latin words, that is petro mean rock, okay, oleum mean oil. Okay, this word is derived from the Latin word. Thus petroleum is oil obtained from the rocks of the earth. It is also known as mineral oil. Okay, this petroleum is composed of hydrocarbons which constitute of 90 to 95% of petroleum, and it is used for automobiles, aeroplanes, ships and locomotives. So petroleum வந்து இதெல்லாம் நம்ம யூஸ் பண்றோம்.